Hey guys, welcome to the Power to Change show with Robert Timmons. And today I really want to dive deep into your daily habits. It's something that I've definitely been working on as I do all the paintings of these amazing people that are putting out massive value for you, for me, for anybody who wants to listen and learn and grow. I've learned that a mindset growth is massive for anyone who wants to get anywhere in their life. And it's really down to, well, what do you do with your time on a daily basis? And I know you're all thinking, I hear this all the time. I feel I'm doing a lot. I'm working my butt off. But it's like, what are those things that you're doing? Have you ever taken inventory on what you do on a daily basis? And every day, you need to be consistent and congruent in those things that you say to yourself as well as what you do. And it's definitely challenging because I've been really working on mine on a daily basis as well. And then when you throw in, a job or, priorities that you have to do and how they affect you and what you do on a daily basis. And what I've learned from a lot of these amazing people are consistent habits, consistent daily rituals that get them further faster, that they're doing things consistently on purpose to make them go forward fast. And one thing that really stands out that I've taken on board is a morning ritual. That sets your day. Some people get up, they'll hit snooze, they'll jump out of bed and be angry or grumpy, they'll want to talk. That sets your whole day. Whatever you do in the morning will set your day. So now you have like 17 hours of how you felt when you got up. And one of the things that has been consistent across many of these people that I've been researching and drawing and painting, listening to their books, their audios, their podcasts, their YouTube videos. Like, I am diving deep into this stuff. And one thing that they do consistently is they wake up and they have these amazing habits that they create. Now it's either, it's either writing it down or they already have it consistently in them that it's part of their life. So, for an example, Ed Mylett he talks about reading his goals, exercising, having a cold shower in the morning to wake up and energize, or jump into the ocean because he lives near the ocean in Laguna Beach, California. These are things that he does every morning to revitalize himself, to get him set for the day. And these are things that I've taken on. So now I do, at the end of my shower, I crank it to cold. I feel that. It's on purpose. I made that decision to go to cold. Now your mind's going to constantly say, you don't need to do that. And that's where it's really amazing that you're not letting your mind go on autopilot in the areas that don't force growth. When you accept what it says, what your mind says, we all have that critical mind, that critic in our head. But when you accept what that says, then you don't grow, because all that critic wants to do is keep you safe, keep you comfortable, keep you where you are. But when you make a choice on purpose to go against it, to step yourself out of the box, the paradigm that we've talked about in previous podcasts, then you're actually showing your mind that you are in control, that you are forcing growth. Now your mind sees something different. It's seeing something that's stretching it. It's making you go further. It's making you change. And that's where it's incredible when you know that every choice, every decision, every action that you take makes you go forward. And when you realize that you have that much control, even if it's 10 minutes in the morning, and you are setting that dial to move you forward, it makes you ecstatic. Honestly, just think about that. When you make a choice on a daily basis to do the same ritual to guide you throughout your 17 hours, for an example, that you're awake, to move you forward in such a great attitude, a great mood, a great loving, caring, service providing, direction, it definitely excites you. You really start saying, I can do this. It's almost like a mini success. And you want to, when you do that, you write it down, whatever it is to get that habit going, you want to make sure that you write that down and continue it on until it becomes automatic in the way that you want. So now every morning that you wake up, you're going to be doing these things. And believe me, it's going to be challenging, it's going to be hard, and that's what growth is. Growth doesn't come easy. You don't go to the gym and then realize that you're going to be like 5 pounds of muscle in a week. No, you got to work your butt off to get there, to get that 5 pounds of muscle. It doesn't just grow on you. You have to actually lift weights, and a lot of people have to realize that, and that's where the fun is, because you're changing things. You've made a choice to grow. And because you made that choice, now you have to suffer. As awful as that may sound, it's really actually a good word. When you force suffering on yourself, it's because you want more out of life. You have more within you, and you can move that direction. And that's where I'm at. And that's why I want to share this with you, because I have been suffering. I have been challenged. I have been pushing myself for years now, and I keep thinking, when is the end result? Well, when I look back at it, every year has been incrementally better. So as much as I may be still suffering and challenged, I'm getting better. Like last year, I read over 30 books because that's what I wanted to do. And it forced me into a good habit. This year, I'm not only reading and audiobooks and videos, I'm also painting these amazing people that are bringing me value. And that alone is amazing. And I've given them as gifts. So, I'm not asking for money. I never did it because they asked me to do it. I did it because it felt good to me. I gave it to them. 4 of those millionaires now own my paintings. That is huge to me. And it's almost been a year. I've completed 8. I got 2 more on the go. So hopefully by the year end of starting these paintings, I'll have 10 paintings completed. Now I know, okay, now I got 10. So now I need to step that up. So I need to make that choice to set on my calendar increments that I need to do so I can get maybe 20 in the next year, like double it. So those are things, when you start creating these rituals, these morning rituals, and you start collecting that data, you start understanding who you are and how you are at this moment. And then you know how to ramp up the volume, right? As soon as you understand where you are in the foundation, you can ramp up that volume, times it by 1, times it by 2, 5, 10. As you get better at it, you understand where you can go. And at the same time, you're providing that compass action, so you can, every degree you change forces you towards your ultimate goal, your ultimate why, your ultimate, something that really makes you tick. But it's not something when it comes to money. Money always comes, money flows, and the more service you provide, the more money comes into your life. We want to think about something, how you can provide a massive service, how you can really feel good about something to help so many more people, and that will ultimately create this, wheel of energy and money, and that's what money is. It's just nothing more than exchange of service, and the more service you provide, the more exchange of money, happiness, love, energy will come into your life and make you feel better and better and better. It's incredible when you start seeing those results. Now, mind you, I'm not at that moment yet. I'm still in the trenches like you. I'm still pushing myself. I'm learning. I'm listening to myself speak right now, which is huge. So when you start doing your thing, start talking to others, start providing that value to others, and let them know that you're on the same path that they're going. And that helps greatly. So I hope what I'm saying to you today really helps, and that you really think about how you can set your morning up to win, how you can, provide, get those ideas, create a habit, create an Excel sheet of different ways to build habits, and then do those every day. And like Jesse Itzler says, don't negotiate your goals. When you set them, every day you need to do something, you do it. even if you don't feel it, even if you're tired, even if it doesn't make it. Now, if you don't end up doing it because of some extravagant issue comes into your life, don't beat yourself up about it either. Just say, okay, I need to get back on this again. I need to get back on this again. I need to get back on this again. You got to keep reeling yourself back into place so you can direct yourself properly. It's like a rubber band. The further away you go, always bounce back. Now, the less, stretch you go from your direction, your razor fine, path, the better you are becoming at focusing your mind on the goal at hand. Guys, I hope this provided some value for you. Check me out at roberttimmons.com. Send me a message, comment on this, subscribe, whatever, I can keep providing great stuff for you. I'm very happy to have provided this to you today. Thank you for listening.